Welcome to Nature and Nature Bar. Whenever we are thinking for the ground cover, then first thing in our mind will come the lawn. So apart from lawn, there are many plants which can be utilized as a ground cover. So in this video, I am going to categorize the plants which can be utilized as a ground cover into three sections. The first section is for the annual or seasonal plants which can be utilized as a ground cover, and other is the perennial. In perennial, I am going to divide the flowering plants which can be utilized as a ground cover and the foliage plant. So friends, without any delay, let's move to the topic. So in the first category is the seasonal or annual plants. See friend, this category is mainly for the short durations, like for two or 3 months, maximum 4 months they can be utilized as a ground cover. So if you are thinking for the short duration ground cover, then go through this category. So in this, and it is especially shown in the flower shows, and also if some very VIP persons are coming, so immediate, like it's immediate blooming and adding color to the ground. So in this category I have selected like petunia, begonia, pansy and coxcomb, gazania, dianthus, marigold and salvia, ginea and periwinkle hybrid, and other plants like comfrena, cochia, portulaca, verbena, salvia, etc. So friends, all this is the category of this plant. So you can go through this plant for the shorter duration. So friends, now let's move to the second category. In second category, I have characterized it is into two parts. The first part is perennial flowering plants and perennial foliage plants. So first talk about the perennial flowering plant. Cover your land with beautiful flowering plants which can be lost for the perennial, means that will be lost for 3 years, 4 years, maximum 10 years. So in this also I have categorized into two. So the first is if your place or if your area is very hot area, or it is, can I say, take example the highway or a very like low maintenance area where there is no good sand, no good soil, etc. So for that area I have selected some plants, and one other is for regular areas. So in the first category for low maintenance, I have selected some plants like in this category for hardy area, Wedelia trilobata, Lantana camera, which have very beautiful flower, and Portulaca grandiflora, Aptenia cordifolia and Vinca rosea. I'm not saying the hybrid one, the normal desi Vinca rosea, and other like Setcretia purpurea. All these are the low maintenance plants which can be utilized as a ground cover, especially for the hardy zone. Okay. And friend, the second category for the normal areas. Normal area means the surrounding our house, surrounding the buildings, where we can manage easily the watering and the immediate normal sunlights are coming. And so for that, if you want to add the flowering plants, in this I have selected the flowering plants like Japharanthus lily, Kufia hyssopifolia, Chinese fringe and some fountain grass, and in Alamanda scuti, not all Alamanda, and Canna. In Canna also take the dwarf Canna. Now let's move to the third category, the perennial and evergreen foliage, beautiful foliage plants. So friends, I think this is the best option for the ground cover. If you are thinking for the ground cover with a beautiful leaf shape and evergreen foliage plant, then please go through this. And also I have categorized this into two parts. So in the first category, take the full sun area. In the full sun area, you can go for the plants like Pandanus baptisti, Ophiopagan jaburan, and mundo grass, Calicia repens, and Hemigraphis colorata, and some ornamental bamboos, etc. If your area is full sunlight, then please go through this plant. And if your area is getting partial sunlight or half sunlight, then please, in this category we have many plants. So I think this is the most wanted categories in the landscaping, especially for the bungalow and others, other shady areas or indirect sunlights where you are coming, or also the direct sunlight will okay, no problem, it will not affect the. So in this category we have many plants like Chlorophytum comosome, Phytonia, Foxtail asparagus, and the ferns. You can take any fern, no problem at all, and oxalis and Royo means the boat lily, and also the Pilia. In Pilia we have many categories, and creeper type plant, like take for example pothos, the money plant. We have different categories of money plant, and also we can cover the ground with the philodendron plants, syngonium. All these are somewhat like running in the creeper type. So friends, all these are the plants which can be used as a ground cover. So friends, this is all about the ground covering plants, and I think it may be useful. And if you find this video is informative, then please share to someone whoever planning for the landscaping and looking for the ground covering plant. So friends, this is all, and see you in my next video.